Is it possible to create 50 meals that perfectly represent each one of our nation's 50 states?
Trees tapped.
Well, I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying.
We're about to hoop the cheese.
So we're hooping.
Yes.
I'm Taylor Hicks. You may know me as a singer, so why is an entertainer hosting a food show? Simple. I love food. I even own my own barbecue joint, and I love to travel. So I'm hitting the road and eating my way across America, one state at a time.
On this episode of State Plate, I'm traveling through a northeastern state known for
Maple syrup, wild vegetables, and gourmet foods.
That's right, I'm in the state of Vermont. Home to an abundance of cheesemakers, adventurous recipes, classic desserts, and a whole lot more. Oh, lordy, lordy.
So stay tuned for a heaping helping of Vermont on State Plate.
So here's the challenge. I have to fill this empty plate with foods that best represent the state of Vermont. The question is, what's gonna go on the plate and what will be left off?
First up, we'll be landing in the central part of the state to taste some of Vermont's award-winning cheeses. Further south is where their unique crackers come from. And all over the Green Mountain State grow trees and more trees. Maple trees waiting to be tapped at that special time of the year, and apple trees providing the main ingredient for the state dessert. The word Vermont comes from the French translation of Green Mountain, and if you look around, you can see why. These lush valleys are home to a new wave of gourmet foods made from old Vermont favorites. So for our first dish on Vermont State Plate, we could go with apples, the state fruit. Or we could cook up a waffle appetizer drizzled with Vermont's famous maple syrup. But for our State Plate appetizer, we just couldn't resist Vermont's world-class cheese. Cheese is a big deal in Vermont. How big? Well, there's an official cheese trail, and that's where I'm headed. Tourists from all over the world drive this route to check out more than 50 specialty cheesemakers.
Who would have thought that Vermont has the highest number of cheesemakers per capita in the U.S.? Well, today we're making cheese with one of the best.
Kate Turcotte has been making gourmet cheese at the Shelburne Farms since 2007, and I'm gonna help.
Hey, Kate.
Hi, Taylor.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Looks like a wonderful batch of some goodiness here.
Yeah, this is cheddar cheese.
So what are we doing here?
Right now, we're about to hoop, so we just,
We're about to what?
we're about to hoop the cheese.
So we're hooping.
Yes.
For the uninitiated, hooping is one of the final stages of cheese making, transforming the cheese curds. But first,
So we're just gonna shovel all this curd back so we can put it into the hoops. And if you want to, it's basically just like shoveling snow. Go ahead and help out.
So what you want to do is put it down this way?
Exactly. We don't want this curd to get cold because then it won't press together very well. While we're small scale and artisanal, we still want to have a consistent product. So.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
only one fell out.
Did you really?
Yeah, only one did. Yeah, you're fine.
yeah, I'm fine, but these ladies are terrific.
Like, I could not do that fast. I mean, you gotta be pretty strong to be, I mean,
yeah.
the cheese is not light.
No, it's not. We lift a lot of cheese. It's an all-lady cheese-making crew here, which is another unique part of our operation. You don't want to arm wrestle us. We're definitely very strong.
Finally, the hooping can begin. The hoops are metal buckets that need to be filled with the curds for pressing.
So we want to make sure that we have the same amount of curd in every single one of our buckets because we don't want the blocks to weigh differently. So
Okay.
just gonna fluff it into the bucket. Great.
We're hooping. You got a specific way you do this.
We'll
and
show
I think
you.
I'm just messing the whole thing up.
Well, it's actually the way that we do it is easier on your back. So here, I'll show you how I normally hand it. So I don't have to carry it the whole entire way.
Not only are they pretty, they're also smart.
Yeah, we work smart, not hard. We have to work hard too, I guess.
I'll
but-
slide.
Yep.
Ah.
The heat is on to finish fast before the curds cool off.
We're down to the last one, and this is the one you punch.
It is.
Okay.
There we go.
You could really take some frustrations out on this.
Hooping is some heavy work. And the hoops get in line for an all-night, full-court press.
This arm is pressing this way. As you can see, the sleeve is collapsing into the base of the hoop right now, so it's pressing all of that curd into a uniform 40-pound block.
And then all of that excess moisture and all of that goes out the other end.
Yep, all the way comes out of it.
And you got your 40-pound block of magnificent, famous, almost Vermont cheddar.
Almost, because it takes between 6 months and 3 years of aging to add that distinctive flavor.
Are you ready to try some?
Let's do it. So that is an amazing finished product.
Yeah, this is our 40-pound block, so this is what it looks like after all those curds have pressed.
Time to taste the cheddar that's been aged for a full 3 years. Will it be worth the wait?
This is our oldest cheese that we have here, so it's definitely going to be very the strongest flavor. Ooh. And yeah, very pungent.
Mmm.
Yeah.
It just crumbles in your mouth, and it's such a sharp flavor, but it's got fruitiness. What's great, I don't know how that happens, but it just has a little bit of a fruitiness.
There's definitely a lot of complexity in this cheese.
I love the 3-year sharp cheddar cheese, and this Vermont cheddar cheese is the appetizer for our state plate.
Here in the Green Mountain State, cheese making is an art, and this is a masterpiece. Vermont cheddar is in a class by itself. Coming up,
Vermont is the only state with an official flavor. Guess what that is?
We're on a mission to create a plate with the very best flavors Vermont has to offer. Nothing says Vermont like maple syrup. The sweet sap flows just once a year, and only for a short while. When it does, it's an event.
People come from all over the world to visit sugar houses for their open house weekend. What's your favorite way to eat maple syrup?
On pancakes.
Right on the sausage.
I put it on hot dogs.
Straight up.
Yes.
Vermont is the largest producer of maple syrup in the U.S. With over 500,000 gallons, that's a lot of sap.
And a big part of Vermont's economy that embraces entrepreneurs like Tom Gadyu. His Solar Sweet Maple Farm is run entirely on solar power. But the techniques are as old as the hills.
The spring thaw,
It's coming.
the perfect time to tap a maple tree.
Yes, it is. This is when it happens, when trees freeze at night and they get warm during the day and they push the sap out.
So you really have to tap when the tapping's good. When Mother Nature tells you to go, you gotta go.
Yes, I'm getting ready to put this tap in the tree. What I do is I come up and I analyze the tree. I'm looking for old tap holes that were here in the past. Part of the tree health is just making sure that you stay away from old tap holes.
And you guys definitely take care of the trees.
Yes, we do. We try our hardest. So Taylor, I think you need to tap a tree. Let me show you how to do this one. We have these special drills here. So what we do is we put it up tight to the tree, push it in, pull it out, push our spout into the tree here, and take a hammer and we hit it till it kind of bounces off. Can you hear the difference?
Oh yeah.
That tells us that the spout is tight.
Maple trees have a variety of layers. The sap lies in the sapwood, a thick ring that sits between the bark layers and the heartwood center of the tree. The spout has to insert into the sapwood beneath the bark so that the sap can flow out.
How about you give it a try on the next one?
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going.
Pull it out now.
Okay. Give you that.
That's the hard part. Keeping track of where your hole is.
Yeah, you can definitely lose sight of where the hole is for sure. So you want this really tight.
Yeah, we want it really tight so that it doesn't leak the air, but you don't want it so tight that it splits the tree open. And this does not hurt the tree at all. As soon as the season is over, like the trees bud, we will come back to this tree and we'll remove this spout so that the tree can heal itself up.
The tools may be modern, but this is the way they've been tapping maple trees for hundreds of years. The industry took off in Vermont right after the Civil War, when an abundance of tin left over from the war provided farmers with the means to collect the sap effectively.
Feel it kind of bounce off?
Yeah. Trees tapped.
And just like that, the sap starts to flow. But here's the surprise. It looks more like water than syrup.
A lot of people have the perception that you just tap the tree and then the maple comes out and you can put it on pancakes, but that's not the case.
That is not true at all. Our maple sap here usually runs about 2% sugar.
So this is sap, it's just 98% water.
That's correct. It takes 40 to 50 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup.
The sap is heat processed in giant tanks. The water content evaporates, and what's left behind is liquid gold. Vermont maple syrup works in so many dishes, but today it's the crowning glory in ham glaze.
We've got some maple ham here.
My goodness. And we got a little bit of maple syrup. Should we go on and pour a little maple syrup on the ham? Just a little bit more?
I think we should pour a lot on.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's really a special taste to it.
Man, look at that. Well, I think we should dig into some maple glazed ham.
Dig in. What do you think?
Owning a barbecue place down in the South, I know that pork is the greatest compliment with maple.
I would have to agree with you. It really
It's
is.
the way that the maple and the pork play off each other. The sugary, smoky, nutty flavor of the maple syrup and how it kind of bounces off of the pork.
It's a good compliment to it. It really is.
Our main plate entree is Vermont maple glazed ham, a pitch-perfect duet of sweet and savory. Coming up,
You want me to show you real quick?
here's hoping I don't crack under pressure.
Hurry, here they come.
Our mission is to fill a plate with the most iconic foods Vermont has to offer. So we've got to check out the cracker named for the Green Mountain State. Common crackers have been around in different forms in the New England area since the early 1800s. But today, the one place in Vermont keeping this tradition alive is the modestly named Vermont Country Store. I'm suiting up to meet Elliot Orton. His family owns the store and the bakery where Vermont Common crackers are made fresh.
Hi, Taylor.
So tell me about this Vermont Common Cracker. I got to know about it.
Well, the Vermont Common Cracker dates back to 1828, and it's one of the oldest commercially made food products in America, and we're still making it here today.
The common cracker is, well, a little common, so they are rarely eaten plain. Folks like them with jam, crumbled in soups, and especially with Vermont cheddar. And to make them, head baker Julie Landfear is going to teach me how to wrangle a 300-pound ball of dough.
Okay, Taylor, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
We start with a 25-pound chunk.
I can tell it's going to be perfect.
This machine, called a laminator, flattens the dough and spits it right back out. Gotta be on your toes.
It's going to come out pretty fast.
So you want to kind of catch it
So
like that?
you want to catch it just like that. Are you ready?
3, 2. Oh, that's a lot.
Nice.
It wasn't bad for a first
Oh,
time.
I like it. Okay, now spin it. Put some more flour. Nice.
Folding, spinning, and folding again and again is the secret to creating light, flaky layers.
Perfect.
Next stop for the laminated dough is a real piece of Yankee ingenuity. A machine that's 188 years old, but has been updated in recent years to start with the touch of a button. The dough is rolled even thinner, cut into individual crackers, and scooped up for a trip to the carousel oven. But you gotta be fast.
Hurry, here they come.
A quick spin in the oven is all it takes.
They kind of pop around on you a little
They
bit.
do.
Remember how the dough had all of those layers? That's why the crackers pull apart like a biscuit. Crispy, flaky, no frills, but that's the point.
Not much to it.
Pretty simple cracker. And that's why it's great. You can do all kinds of things with it now. It's not going to detract from the taste of the cheese that you have it with.
It's a little bit bland, but the texture is wonderful and it's subtle. But I can see how this could be good in oyster stew and all of the soups. I'm gonna put some Vermont cheddar on here. There you have it.
Different cracker now.
Completely complements The Vermont cheddar.
You can almost taste that history in the cracker.
Our first state plate side is Vermont common crackers, with a touch of Vermont cheddar, of course. For our second side, we're on the hunt for a local oddity with a musical bent. This is a wild green vegetable called a fiddlehead, so called because of its resemblance to the head of a violin.
Vermont is very well known for their fiddleheads, but not the ones I'm used to. Let's check them out.
Here in the town of Weston, Vermont, I'm meeting with local chef Glenn Gourlay, who's able to help me unlock the mysteries of the fiddlehead.
So what are fiddleheads?
Fiddleheads are actually the frond off of a fern, most commonly ostrich ferns.
And they actually look like a fiddle.
Yep, and if you unravel them, you'll see that it's actually like a baby fern.
It looks a little bit like asparagus, but this fiddle went to guitar string really quick.
Vermont's one of the few places in the country where they grow. These hand-picked gems are in season for just a couple weeks every spring. And you know what they say about supply and demand.
Are they expensive?
Very much so. Since there's such a short growing season, they range anywhere from like $18 to $30 a pound in season, and then out of season, it's pretty much whatever somebody's willing to pay.
So that's why a lot of cooks use them more like a garnish than a main dish.
What are we gonna do with them today?
Today we're gonna make them into an O'Brien potato.
An O'Brien potato, or potatoes O'Brien, is a popular New England dish which combines pan-fried potatoes, onions, green and red peppers, and any other ingredient that suits your fancy. In our case, the ever-loving fiddlehead.
So you tell me when.
A few more, we should be good. Looks good.
We saute the fiddleheads just enough to get them warm.
Cooking that I like to do. 3 ingredients and saute it and plate it. I never thought in a million years that I would be in Vermont making a fiddlehead dish. Only in Vermont. Don't taste like chicken. They remind me of asparagus.
It has the same texture as asparagus, but the centers of the fiddleheads actually make it feel more like an artichoke.
This surprising little fern is the second side on our Vermont main plate.
What a dish.
We're headed for a finish that's as American as,
After like your first 1,000, you'll be fine.
well, you'll see. Vermont State Plate has one more dish to go, and it's typical of this unique part of the world that Vermont's dessert is a pie that is filled with its state fruit, the apple.
It doesn't get any more American than apple pie.
This dessert is found all over the state, and country lodges such as the Red Fox Inn make some of the best pies in the world. This is the home base of Cindy Logan, who doesn't just win awards for her apple pies. She's also been invited to bake pies for more than one presidential inauguration.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Taylor.
How you doing?
Good.
Tell me about your pies.
Vermont is so clean and pure, I think, that it just produces the best tasting apples on the planet. You don't need to add much to it. They really stand on their own. They're so delicious.
And at the Red Fox Inn, every single apple is peeled by hand.
You want a lesson?
Yeah, let's try it.
Hold the apple firmly in your left hand, and you're gonna spin it like that
you
as we
spin it.
go. So here's your spinner. Circle off the top. Keep the peeler sort of stationary. And then you just spin and spin and spin and spin and spin and spin.
I'm always up for a challenge, but the thing is, I didn't think this would be that much of a challenge.
I'm aggravated right now. I'm aggravated.
After like your first 1,000, you'll be fine. I want to see you get a peel this long.
Yeah, how hard can that be?
That's it, that's it. There you go. Keep spinning, keep spinning. You're close. Pretty good. Not bad for a rookie.
That looks like more like a disco ball.
And it's the apples that Cindy peeled that get sliced super thin before she rolls out the crust and puts it all together for baking and serving.
Look at that.
You want to try some?
Yeah. Like, that's amazing. I've never seen an apple pie that it looks like it has layers to it.
We slice the apples pretty thin, and I pack them in. If you're gonna do it, go big, right?
Or go home.
As ever in Vermont, the eternal question is with cheddar cheese on top or without?
Decisions, decisions.
I'm gonna go with the cheddar. When in Vermont, right?
Yeah, it's a very old tradition to have cheddar cheese on apple pie. Everything's better with cheddar, Vermont cheddar.
Boy, your apple pie is really good.
Are you just saying that?
There's just a crispness to the apple, and it's just so light and fluffy, and it's got a little bit of a sweet and sour taste. It is a little bit of slice of home.
And that's why this apple pie earned a spot on the Vermont State Plate.
You wouldn't just be saying that.
As we like to say in the South, ain't nobody fooling nobody.
Our state plate is complete. A hearty meal that's straightforward, but full of surprises, just like Vermont. On our appetizer plate, the cheese that put Vermont on the foodie map.
Smells wonderful.
And on our main plate, delicious maple syrup, glazed and drizzled over succulent ham. Fresh baked Vermont common crackers with a little cheddar on the side. And potatoes with fiddlehead ferns, one of the oddest edibles in the forest.
Don't taste like chicken.
And to finish, a slice of Vermont's official state dessert, apple pie, topped with its own slice of cheddar.
The fruits of our labor.
No pun intended.
It's a meal that shows how old traditions become fresh new experiences in the gorgeous Green Mountain State.